Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Mutter.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Fertigkeiten ermöglicht dir unter Einsatz von Konzentrationspunkten einzigartige Entscheidungen und Aktionen. Je höher dabei die Stufe der Fertigkeit ist, desto niedriger fallen die Konzentrationskosten aus. Na, klingt doch schön.
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir, on the wooden part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Broken barrels, mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials S.D.R. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are. I must return now. It is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she be doing out here on this wharf? Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Ja, jetzt kann man quasi wirklich einen auf Sherlock Holmes machen hier.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Ja, die hat sogar ganz schön viel Gepäck. Das muss man zugeben.
Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Nehmen wir mal mit.
This might just come in handy.
Jupp, man weiß nie, wann man nicht mal eine Eisenstange gebrauchen kann.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any. Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time. A lantern. Nothing special.
Hätte jetzt sein können, dass es was Spezielles ist.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Oha. Einen Hinweis finden, dann müssen wir schon 3 Konzentrationspunkte zahlen, aber was soll's.
Ah. One of the letters is stamped with the seal of the Order. And I recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother.
But who is this Samuel Ritter d'Auchois? Who are you writing to?
I don't recognize the name. Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
what is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets. You never talk to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here. Who is this Samuel Ritter? And for crying out loud, who's this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does that name sound so familiar?
Ja, und da ich ja vorhin Politik gelernt habe, kann er sich jetzt erinnern.
Ah, it's coming back to me. Godoy is the head of the Spanish government. He was appointed by King Charles IV, if I'm not mistaken. Rumor has it that he's very close to the Queen. Too close. Much too close. But hey, that's none of my business. He has a reputation of being upright and proud, very attached to the aristocracy, and close to Louis XVI. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
Suche nach weiteren Hinweisen. Tja, schau mal. Was können wir hier noch großartig finden? In dieser sehr düsteren Gegend. Ah, da ist was. Gelee Royal nochmal. Super. Können wir gleich mal eins nehmen.
Wooden floorboard. Judging by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up. It was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up. What's the point of doing this? Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
Interessant. Ach, natürlich verschlossen.
Locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Ach komm. Wir kriegen das schon hin.
Clearly, I'm not much for manual labor. Let's see if I can get it open another way.
Du kannst das, ich weiß es.
There we are.
Ah. Et voilà. Schauen wir mal, was wir hier finden.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
Und schon wieder Gelee Royal. Mann, wir werden ja richtig zugeschüttet damit. Ach, da liegt noch was. Bernsteinstücke. Du hast gerade ein Bernsteinstück gefunden. Für je 4 Bernsteinstücke, die du einsammelst, steigt deine Maximalkonzentration um 1 Punkt. Oh,
Amber
nett.
crystals.
Das gefällt mir.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder.
Ah. Tja, leider haben wir nicht Wissenschaft gelernt, denn sonst könnten wir auch das Schießpulver untersuchen.
It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves. I really must find you, dear mother, and quickly too.
Oh Mann, oh Mann. In was hat sich die gute Mutter nur hineingebegeben hier? Was können wir denn hier noch bei der Planke machen?
Wooden floorboard.
Ja, da haben wir ja schon alles. Hm. Ach, da ist auch noch was.
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest.
Rostige Eisenstangen benutzen. Mal gucken, ob es klappt. Da sparen wir uns wesentlich Konzentrationspunkte.
That does it. Let's see what's hidden inside. There's a book and also a bag. The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time. And judging from what I can see, it's the same one as hers. For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
Tja, das werden wir hoffentlich herausfinden. Manuskripte. Mit Manuskripten kannst du dich während deines Abenteuers weiterbilden. Zu Beginn jedes Kapitels legst du fest, welches Manuskript du lesen willst und erhältst dafür permanente Fertigkeitenpunkte. Na, das klingt doch mal
Look
gut.
inside the bag. A little food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder.
Mhm.
An iron key completely rusted.
Nehmen wir mit.
You never know. It might be useful. I hope Mother wasn't counting on it. Some fruit, a piece of bacon, and some bread. The fruit's still firm. The bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days. And if it's rationed, there's enough left to last 2 more days.
Interessant.
Right. Just in case, I'll take it all. I'll give it back to Mother when I see her.
Ja, ist vielleicht
So,
gemein, aber hey.
let's go through this. My mother's been hiding pieces of bread between the rotten boards of the wharf in the middle of the night. That's not normal. And if that weren't enough, looks now like she's armed. Meanwhile, she also takes the time to send out letters, reassuring whoever might be interested that she's having a fabulous time here. So odd. So very odd. And that's not even all I've noticed. But maybe I ought to move on to the manor now. They'll be waiting for me. At least I hope so.
Ha. Wir haben alle Hinweise gefunden. Super.
Latin inscription. Annessis, mi fili, quantilia produncia mundus ergatur.
Ja, leider haben wir keine Texte und keine Schriften gelernt. Dann mal hoch mit uns.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Tja, wo ein Wille ist, ist auch ein Weg, mein guter Louis.
Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Riche, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Konfrontation.
Thank you, my son. I bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow, then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
Das ist doch ein Trick.
If you know my mother, you will understand that I cannot answer you, Your Eminence. I'm sorry, but...
Do not worry, my son. I perfectly understand, and I expected nothing less from you. Discretion and secrecy are both pillars of the organizations for which we work. You are the worthy son of Sarah.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Ach du Schande.
Don't worry, Your Eminence. Your secret is safe with me. You know my mother's reputation. As her son, I will defend the de Richet's word with the same fervor.
Ah, I would expect nothing less. Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Konfrontation, letzte Phase. In der letzten Phase einer Konfrontation musst du die Person, mit der du redest, überzeugen, indem du die passende Dialogoption auswählst. Wenn du dich falsch entscheidest, wird die Phase so lange wiederholt, bis du die richtige Option wählst oder keine Fehler mehr möglich sind. Alrighty then.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur de Ricci. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Alrighty then.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Verborgene Elemente. Viele Hinweise und Gegenstände sind nicht sofort ersichtlich. Manche von ihnen wirken sich auf dein Abenteuer aus, deswegen solltest du stets die Augen offen halten. Alright.